Well, my last full day here in Duluth. September 16th, 2025. 11:20 a.m. Central Time. It is just a beautiful day here today. I gotta say, this has probably gotta be one of the nicest days that we've had since I've been here. I think the weatherman's reporting like right about 80 degrees today here. Pretty warm. Actually, up on here on the Duluth hillside, I know as I was coming up here, I seen the towers up on the hill, so I know I'm very close to all of them. But yeah, one thing that was on my bucket list was to visit Enger Tower. Yeah, there's basically a staircase that goes inside of there and takes you all the way up. And I guess from what I have read, you get basically a 360 view of the area. And also too, it was constructed about 100 years ago from a local man. He was an immigrant. And my apologies, I should have looked a little bit more of this up ahead of time. But I want to say he basically donated like his money that he had to construct this. And two, I believe all of this stone that you see here was basically all local materials. So it is super cool. I mean, just to look at all this stonework here. Yeah, but that's going to be cool to get up here onto the top and kind of be able to see the bridges, see St. Louis Bay, yeah, CN Dock, yeah, cement across the way. I know we got a couple of ships out there right now, either loading up or waiting to load. I know a Masabi miner, came in like really early this morning, I think around 2:30 or something, and is waiting to load up some iron ore, which should be over here at CN Hallett. But yeah, there's a ship over there right now. I think it was the American Spirit, I believe, and I know I can pull up marine traffic and look here, but yeah. Yeah, so we'll take a walk up to the top.
Enger, if you don't see me, then you're in trouble.
Yep, that's what it was. Yeah, Enger Observation Tower, to the memory of Bert J. Enger, 1894 to 1931. Native of Norway, citizen of Duluth.
All right. You good?
Wow, yeah, dedicated June 15th, 1939. Yeah, Olive Crown Prince of Norway. Okay, yeah, so he was from Norway. But that's pretty cool though. I don't know if that's copper, but it's definitely a nice metal. Probably heavy as can be too. So yeah, you gotta figure this guy here's coming up to 85 years old. Yeah, from common laborer to merchant prince, he demonstrated in his own life that America is a land of opportunity for the immigrant, and that her civilization is enriched by his citizenship. In his lifetime, by a very generous gift, he enabled the city of Duluth to acquire and develop the land adjacent to this tower as a park and golf course for the enjoyment of future generations. And his death beached 2/3 of his estate and to the people of Duluth. Hereabout in his lifetime he spent leisure hours in his admiration to the panorama of Duluth and his environs, which you may see from the tower. In his recognition of his devotion and generosity, the people of Duluth elected him to their Hall of Fame and will always cherish his memory. All right, let's go up. Okay, first floor. You know what? I just noticed right now. Yeah, these poles, I seen them when I was down on the ground. And they got some little notices on there. Some like little plates from like the local Rotary Club. But I was just noticing that there's like lights inside of there. So I bet you at night this tower is lit up. Okay, so I guess this is third floor here. Wow. Yeah, we're starting to get a much better view of the area. Yeah. Kind of look over there at CN. Okay, yeah, I can see across over to Smet. Yeah, I can see, the Mesabi miner parked over there. Yeah, since he's waiting for iron ore, that's what he's got to be waiting on, is probably for the other ship over at CN to finish before he goes in there. Oh, wow. Yeah, you can kind of see a little bit of the golf course, too. Yeah, you can kind of see the top of the lift bridge from here. Yeah. You know, it's kind of interesting when you're up here, you can really kind of get a visual of the whole park point. Yeah, no, it's kind of got a haze out there on the water, fog. But yeah, I believe it's like 7 miles, I believe, from the lift bridge all the way down there. So yeah, it's got a little distance on it. Yeah. All right. Let's go up to the top. I believe this is it. No, looks like it goes even higher. Oh wow, I was just noticing just outside of the off the lift bridge out there, just outside the canal, Looks like there's a barge out there, maybe. I don't know, might be something for dredging, maybe? Yeah, but boy, what a view. Yeah, you can see the people heading across the block, Nick, heading over to Superior. Oh, wow. Yep, here we are at the top. Even something here about the aerial lift bridge. Built in 1905, Duluth Ionic Lift Bridge originally ferried people and vehicles across the canal in a suspended gondola car. In 1929, it was converted to a lift bridge when it's fully raised.
What's my battery percentage?
It's 9
14%. Thank you.
or 386 foot, 917-ton roadway span lifts, 135 feet above the canal, allowing vessels to pass underneath.
Is it working your phone?
Wow.
I don't have the same plug.
Oh.
Is that your plug?
Should I look at my own thing? All right. Did we go around the whole thing?
Okay, yeah, that's the golf course that I'd seen. Yeah. Yep. I'm sure they're probably getting the last of their days in here, because I'm sure this will be coming to a halt here probably in the next month. Yeah, there was like all kinds of golf carts out there. Like they were all kind of like all lined up. Yeah, a bunch of people parking their vehicles and grabbing their gear and heading over there. Yeah, it looks like some of the trees are already actually like starting to change color. So yeah, looks like fall is upon us here. Okay, this over here is what I wanted to kind of show, just so you can kind of have an idea of where exactly this is. You can kind of see all the towers up there. Yeah, super cool. Yeah, looks like a little bench here to sit. Oh wow. Okay, Enger Park Golf Course. Norwegian immigrant and furniture dealer Bert Enger donated $50,000 to the city of Duluth to be used to develop Zenith Park and purchase land adjacent. For an adjacent, 27-hole golf course. Officials named it in his honor. 3 years later, after his death in 1931, Zenith Park was renamed Enger Park. Oh wow. I tell you, man, that's one way to go out, man. You know what? Having something named after you. Heck yeah. CN/DM and IR railway ore docks, built in 1915. Dock 5 to the right was the largest steel ore dock in the world at 2,304 feet long until the 2,348 foot number 6 was constructed in 1918. Gravity allows ore from the rail cars to drop into the holding pockets and then shoot it onto the waiting holds of the ore boats. Okay, yeah, so that's it. Okay, so CN dock right out there. Yeah, don't see any trains out there, out at the dock over there. Yeah, so they must already got their load of stuff. Either that, or they're waiting for the train to arrive. Because I know the PRT the other day when it was here and loaded up. Yeah, there must have been a train waiting already. Because shoot, PRT was only here for probably no more than 12 hours. Turnaround, came in empty, left here full. Wow. Super cool.
What are you doing to my mom?
All right, folks. Well, thanks for joining me again on today's adventure. All right, till next time. We'll see ya. Waterboy out.